Hello. Today we're going to do a very short card reading addressing one wound or area of trouble and to get some loving advice for that. And I've already taken the time to cleanse your space and the cards, so everything is good to go for you. I connect to my guides and only my guides. Please give me one card for the wounds or topics of advice that we need. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. So with this card, and this is my intuition, my intuitive feeling off of each of them. So the ancestral wisdom, I'm feeling that for the message that this is meant for. I'm picking up some blockages of resisting our call to power. Some of us are still staying very connected and anchored into the past, to past hurts, traumas, and some of these things are latched onto our organs, our chakras. They linger there, and sometimes we can be very unaware of them, but they are influencing our thoughts. They're connected to belief patterns, so we can clear that up with shadow work and mindfulness and intention as we're moving forward throughout our day, and being mindful of our thoughts. Lots of those. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm just with this card, the type of energy I'm getting off of it is like a lack of self-confidence and belief in yourself. So this is the blockage that is coming up. There's a feeling of a lack of guidance, connection to oneself and intuition, maybe a lot of uncertainty. There is the core belief here is lack. There is a lack mindset. Your thoughts are reflecting lack. So that's what we need to be mindful of and start to take care of. Spirit, what are your messages of love? Messages of love, Spirit. There's two here that are stuck that want to come out. So this first one is dance on one foot, balancing act. We have jeweled web, connectivity. And we have eye of the needle, intentionality. So this is a little bit of advice mixed with a little bit of energy moving forward. So with our first card, with the balancing act, this card I'm feeling is reflecting the energy of what you're headed towards, which is a balancing act. So very recently, in the recent past or currently, we could have been going through a lot of changes, tower moments, sudden things ending, job, relationships, living situation, things of that sort. And so as things change and we're evolving and moving, we have to learn how to rebalance all of these things that, not that we already have, but the new. And, we're changing along with it. And that means things look different. So the advice and love from this card is also to be very kind and patient with yourself. You're in new territory that you've never been before. And so don't be hard on yourself. You're not going to feel upset or, yelling, screaming, or telling your kid, these types of thoughts that kind of just push us down deeper. If your kid never rode a bike before, you're not gonna say to them, what's wrong with you? Why haven't you figured this out yet? So be kind, be patient. Again, be mindful of your thoughts, and do not let your thoughts take control of you. You need to rise above that, and make sure that you are more in control of your thoughts. If ones are coming in that are not helpful for you, then you have to toss them and get rid of them and go for the next step higher up, with something better, something that feels better, a better thought, a better action, things of that sort. So the next one we have jeweled web connectivity. So if you have been in the dark and you've been feeling lost about some things, Spirit is sending you their love and saying, hang in there. Things are going to keep on making sense to you. Things are going to connect. The dots are going to connect, and you're going to have a more fuller picture and image of the direction of where you are to go. And also, Spirit is saying, play along. Try this, try that, follow the signs that you're getting, right? Pay attention to when you get goosebumps, or when you feel a little excited about something. Don't be so quick to listen to those thoughts of like, nah, I don't think that's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to like that. You don't know unless you try. So keep your mind open, right? No stone is too small to be unturned. And if one door that you try does not lead you to where you think it is, or where you're hoping it will, there are many other doors that will open just from that one. So do not feel discouraged where you are at this time. And also, another energy with this card is about connecting with others. Others are there to help you. Yes, not the isolation, but that quiet time for, self-reflection. We all need that. But Spirit is also saying, like, be mindful to keep yourself open towards others. If you're, feeling nervous, be careful of judgmental thoughts. If you have them against yourself, you're going to project them on others. Give things a chance. Some people are only there for a season, and they serve a very good purpose. Other people are our mirrors. And, even being able to have a sounding board and that energy to bounce off of, let yourself mingle, especially if you're alone a lot. We need that, that kind of like static energy. It is important. So that's what we have with that. And our last card here is Eye of the Needle, intentionality. So some of us may be finding that we've been kind of been pushing to go into a hermit mode, especially as, like summer in some areas is slowly coming to a close. Seasons are changing. We're starting to pull our energy back. So be mindful of what is distracting you. Spirit had me thinking on this a lot earlier about, the things that we need to balance, right? And the things that we need to do that maybe we put off, and we're using excuses saying, I don't have the time. There's no way for me to balance this. And the Spirit is saying, yes, there is. It's going to cost you something, right? You have to give something up in order to make other things a priority. And a lot of the times, our ego, we want to resist giving that up. Maybe we don't want to give up the screen time, the television. What are we doing in our free time? So Spirit is saying, look at this. If it's important to you, you will make it a priority. And you are the only one stopping you and being in your way. So also with this card, the Eye of the Needle, the intentionality, we're talking about pooling our energy back in, right? We're letting distractions fall away, people fall away. Spirit is needing us to work on ourselves, to listen to, those quiet nudges. So, when we're threading a needle, right? If you've sewn, and most of everybody has and knows of it, it's such a small point, right, to get that thread through, and you're dead focused on it. There's like nothing else. That's the only thing you see, and everything else around you falls away. And so this is the type of intentionality that Spirit is calling for you to have as you're moving forward, as you're acknowledging what blockages are standing in your way and how you are to move forward. So give me 1 second to see if there's anything else Spirit wants me to mention here. Okay, I'm also hearing that Spirit is wanting you to work on your cleansing. There has been they're having me touch on again about holding on to things that don't belong to you, that are not yours. Sometimes you may say like you're not very intuitive, but guess what? As human beings, from the day we are born, we are just absorbing. We absorb everything. So that takes a lot of intentionality, right? And focus to keep our energy a priority. Put up those energetic boundaries and physical boundaries with other people, saying no when we need to, and that will help to reflect our inner and outer world. So if we're putting up those boundaries with others, we're gonna feel that change, that shift inside, and that's gonna help just everything pull together. It's gonna circle back around to the ancestral wisdom where you're gonna be feeling and seeing that movement in your life, the change. Things are changing. You're feeling different. You might even be getting more downloads, new gifts are rising up. Things are strengthening. So this is very much a molding time, and where your foundation is just being lifted up higher. I'm getting the goosebumps here while I'm talking about it. So that's acknowledgement there. But yeah, we are being lifted up and ascending even higher. So that is your short message for today, and I hope it was helpful. Please let me know if it resonates for you, and we'll talk soon. Bye.